Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
January 14, 2021, Belichick's day off. And we'll begin with that story as Bill Belichick has a day off. Why does he have a day off? Well, he was supposed to be in Washington to be awarded, and this comes to us, from Jason Gay at the Wall Street Journal. He was supposed to be in D.C. to be awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor from President Trump. However, as everyone now knows, he's not. On Monday, he announced he was not going to go to D.C. He was declining the medal. Belichick made reference to the tragic events and remaining true to the people, team, and country I love outweigh the benefits of any individual award. So Bill Belichick shows some real character, unlike President Trump, who was impeached for a second time. So we now have a recidivist impeached president. That's a story today as well. It's everywhere in the news, so you can read whatever paper is to your liking on that. From Reuters, if you're not following the Benny Steinmetz BSRG trial in Switzerland, I'm going to do it for you. So he is on trial for massive corruption in Guinea. And he claimed that he was not involved in the case because he was not in charge of his own company that had his own name, the Benny Steinmetz Resources Group. He said that he was simply the owner and company ambassador, but he was not the boss, amazingly enough. He said that others made the decisions to pay the bribes, and that the alleged bribery of the fourth wife of the then president, was a complete snow job, and that there were forged documents covering it up. So a very interesting defense when you claim that even though it's your company and your name's on it, you're not the boss. And finally, I guess in the other weird story of the day relates to the trial of Elizabeth Holmes. And the prosecutors and defense are having numerous pre-trial sparring, and this one's over what details the judge will allow in the trial in July. With fights not only about her wealth, but from testimony from Theranos patients who received inaccurate blood results and internal emails prosecutors show the company tried to evade lab inspectors. The judge, Edward Davila, is set to weigh on more than 20 dueling motions seeking clarity on what can be told to the jurors as both sides ready for what will no doubt be a lengthy and well-covered trial. So looking forward to the Elizabeth Holmes case. The suit accuses her of fraud in the investment dollars that she got. The company dissolved back in 2018, and prosecutors argued in a recent court filing that she was motivated to commit the alleged crimes to keep her wealth and fame. They mention a 6-figure salary and company perks. Her lifestyles included a sport utility vehicle and renting an expensive home. Well, gosh, that doesn't seem like much of a crime. Nevertheless, the evidence will show that these benefits were meaningful to the defendant, who closely monitored daily news to cultivate her image. The prosecutors also want to show the internal company communications sent to regulators. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.